Historically, sitcoms have a tradition of unlikable lead characters dressed up by directors and producers to appear desirable and sympathetic chums. But they are just arses. Always Sunny is set apart by the conviction to portray these bigots with honesty, and the sincerity is refreshing. Max banging the waitress is another fine entry in these murky depths. This episode was written by McElhenny, Howerton, and Hornsby. Pre-credits foreshadows high stakes, sort of. The waitress is seeing someone, but it gets even worse. Charlie considers Mac a better pal than Dennis. Charlie's attempts not to befriend him is very reminiscent of the early Cancer and Sugar video, that unfeasible social awkwardness. Charlie and Dennis will later be one of my favourite pairings, but for now, he's just embarrassing himself. The return of the walkies, because they're 7. Dennis deals with his neediness by turning predatory. Charlie doesn't deal with his neediness. Tell your enemies, Charlie Day waits for you in the dark. Day's drunk acting is a laugh. He catches air in his mouth to intone with the wind, and we get that chemical odorous sensation.
I don't think I'll be sleeping in your bed tonight. Doesn't really feel right. I feel like it might be a little bit better for me if I spend the night on the...
CM2 when Dennis lures him in. I wonder if this is a replay of something that happened off screen with Mac. Generally speaking, Mac treats Dennis so much better than Charlie, but Charlie is the one Dennis wants.
No, I'm going to be Charlie. You're going to be Dennis. That's going to be much better for me, trust me.
Well, that's out there.
I'm going to refer to you only as Dennis.
Banging has a high level of betrayal and triple cross, which always keeps me happy.
This is twisted.
This is dark.
Starfish bed physics. Dennis has a more or worse hiding spot. Fine example for Mac. The storytelling is quite clever. The title infers the same energy as Mac bangs Dennis's mom, but it's a completely different pace. It is then quite an unexpected sequel. The Cancer and Sugar vibes are added too, as neither Frank nor Dee appear in this episode. Because of that, it's a great 5-legged dog with 3 legs, a season 1 episode in season 4 that reinforces a contrast quality between them. And intentional or not, it's a mission statement from that place, dipping its toes in a gang with more unity and self-love, disassembly to reconstruct. The waitress's role steers close to either having no agency or being on the sauce, but her journey circles around the rifts with each member of the gang. Dennis's sex tape, Frank's sex tape, and to this episode's call to action, Mac's badass tape, and inciting incident, the smashing of the badass tape. Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Check out my Amazon store for my new novel, Coastlines After Dark. It's good.